Hey everyone, Sam Signorelli, H1 Fencing. Welcome back to the next edition of Can Haz Armory. Today we have a problem that is only really relevant to those who work on reels, folks at my level and above. It's an issue with an Uhlmann reel that some folks in FNet already heard about. The basic issue is reel brought for repair, wonky C-line. I pull the cable and on my meter, the meter flickers. So it's got an intermittent break in the C-line. Needed to have Don Clinton come up to help me out. We found the issue was in the spring. Uhlmann, or whoever makes their stuff, changed the spring design. The spring used to be a single piece with a little tab welded to the spring. That tab was lined with a hole in the plate that holds the spring in, and that has a screw going through it and then pressing that tab against the base plate, which is the ground connection, because the ground goes to the C, to the base plate, to the body, to the floor cord. What Uhlmann did was to not drill the hole, and the tab is not welded to the spring. It's held in by pressure. So when the spring winds up, it moves slightly and it breaks contact. Also, because it's not pushed against the base plate, it breaks contact. So what Don Clinton did was he made a solder bridge between the spring and the tab, and then I shoved some wire under the tab, and when I crank it down, that pressed it against the base plate and made a connection. I didn't have a drill small enough. I'm just checking that one. I can probably drill out later on. But the important thing is here, it's an Uhlmann design change that causes an intermittent C break when the reel is being pulled on the Uhlmann reels, probably the similar All-Stars as well, possibly the FWFs. I don't know if they use the same spring or not. It's an issue because it's the same kind of reels we have in the armorer's crate for NACs. And if we replace a spring, this is going to be a problem. I will be advising the national head techs and a few other folks that need to know. But in the meantime, I've done some video on how to fix this problem if it runs up on it. Enjoy. Drove me crazy. Okay guys, so here's the problem with the Uhlmann springs. The spring used to be a single piece where this tab was soldered to the rest of the spring. Now it is not separate. There is a gap there, and it doesn't make solid connection to the spring. Also, there's a hole through here to screw it down. What Don Clinton did when he came up was he made a solder bridge between the two pieces that seems to be working pretty good. When I put this back on the reel, I'm going to put some wire between this tab and the base plate and crunch it down and see if that makes a better connection. Okay, so you can see the springs back down. Right down here is, you can see, just barely see the tab, and under that is some wire. I don't know if it's going to stay in place. I'll know when I wind the reel back up and then see what happens when I pull it. It's down about as high as I can get it right now. So now it's back on. It's plugged in. The meter is on C. I'm going to be pulling the cable like so. As I pull the cable like so, it is rock solid. However, something happened here, and I've got a B and a BC grounding, and I forget what that's all about, but we'll look at it in a second. Okay, so the problem, the BC short in here ended up being something on the circuit board inside. It was nothing we did. So now it's all back together. It's all tight. I'm going to again pull the cable, and there's the meter. I have C, and as you can see from C, it is rock solid. So that was the problem. I did not have to do anything with the back of the case, so I did not have to do anything under the block here. The issue was with the under the spring, and I will pass this on to Dan DeShane when I found out, as well as other armorers. So this is something we got to watch out for on the new reel springs. It's a problem. Hopefully Uhlmann will fix it. I doubt they will. Any questions? Let me know. Happy armoring.